Not sponsored.
I'm starting the
probably.
stream, by the way.
I should probably start mine as well.
Not
Okay.
sponsored.
I guess nothing's changed yet.
Not
then, Blue.
sponsored. Hashtag.
Niner, you
Walmart
missed my
sponsor
terrible
us,
joke.
We'll need to talk
Oh, what
about
was
it
it?
at some point,
Do
I
it
guess.
again.
Blue.
I said, what did one Doritos
No,
farmer
nothing's
say
changed
to the
yet.
other
Okay.
Doritos farmer?
I mean, I haven't talked to anybody about it, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot I need to do this because now we have 6 people.
I mean, the only
That's
people
a-
who
that's
I've
a
talked
cool-
to it about is you, Niner, and Ducky. And
You cut out right when
Yeah.
you said the best part.
That's a cool ranch.
I as soon as he said cool, I'm like.
Oh, you're
"You can't
telling
say
the
that."
joke
And it's
again?
Terrible.
Yes.
Yep.
Ha,
The
ha,
terrible,
ha, ha,
terrible
ha.
joke.
EJ, what is that behind you? Is that a ghost?
no.
Yes.
Ooga booga, it's my ghost
It's
friend
being
Jerry.
haunted.
Alright,
Yeah,
Wait,
I-
did
It's
Blue
just
just
his
like
ghost
straight up?
friend, Jerry.
I'm not gonna lie. That straight up looks
the
like
joke is
one
complete.
Dorito farmer saying to
hanging
another
from your
Dorito
ceiling.
farmer.
That's not a good thing.
Rattle, rattle.
Oh my god.
This was an
Oh
involuntary
my
reaction.
God.
Because my headphones could handle that for some reason.
Yo,
wait.
Dorito Bango Burr.
Dorito Bango Burr.
Why
Dorito
are we
bag
pulling out
is
the
the next
sword
best
again?
I
weapon
don't
in
think
the game.
Burr is the correct
Eat
accurate
the
description of
sword.
what that
Eat
sound
the
was.
sword.
Why are we pulling out the sword again?
He's so skinny.
Because he needs to
Oh my-
seppuku.
All right then.
He looks like my brother.
I don't know about that one.
Blues Myrtle's brother conspiracy theory?
Yo, I shit you.
Sure.
I mean, they both have long hair.
Has stream started yet or no?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh,
That's why I said
SMH.
that.
I hope you not.
You can't save it after you've already said
It's
it.
just not a good replacement.
Okay.
You
Alright,
can't.
so I already said the word. So I said, I shit you not. I saw a guy at
Oh
work.
said it
today.
again!
God, bro, this
Bruh,
guy's
I'm
all.
sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I won't say
Just
it
put
again.
an uncensored
can't
sword.
poop
A
in
good
there.
replacement is kid. It's not I poop. It's I kid.
Okay, I kid you not.
I crap you not.
I saw someone at work today who was like Stu, like skinny wise, but like 2 feet shorter and no beard.
Bro, why?
So he was
why
just
we
skinny. He was just
So
skinny.
it was just younger
No,
version of Stu.
absolute twig. Like literally, his arms were about the size of my wrist.
Bless.
Man was tiny.
Yeah, no. That's why, like my brother, pretty much take Blue, give him bigger eyebrows and longer hair, and that's my brother.
Nice. But no, you know what the thing that surprised me the most is that take a guess what this guy was driving.
Tesla.
Subaru.
No, a brand new Mustang. If this guy wrecks, he's dead. Like straight up, man gets door dinged and he's dead.
Yikes! Imagine getting door
Yikes.
dinged.
See, I don't know much about cars, so I just heard a brand and I was like, ah, yes, that.
That's a
Hey,
Yes,
Vehicular.
Cargo
car.
Vroom.
of a brand.
It's a
Ford
fast
Mustang.
car.
It's a fast car.
It's a
Big
cheap
engine
fast
that
car
go
for
vroom,
basic
vroom.
people.
You know what I know about my car that I drive?
It's a
It is
Subaru.
Oh yeah.
It
let's
is
do it.
yellow and it takes me from point A to point B.
I
Same
could see
Stu.
Ducky having a Subaru that
extent of
says
my knowledge.
Subaru on the tag. Just for the hell of it. Heck of it.
Ah.
Frick of it.
Afterwards, it does.
I want to get a Subaru now just because of that.
Also, it doesn't have AC. I do know this about
Milwaukee drives
It's
around
so
in a
orange.
Subaru.
Yeah, I know. I
I
need
just-
to go
it's
get my
beautiful.
AC fixed now.
Yep,
It's
I'm
okay,
doing
Blue.
that
You're gonna
next week.
torture us, so it's fine.
Oh
We're just
my-
making it
What
easier.
is this water,
what is
man? It's been
Daggerdale?
sitting out
What?
for 4 days.
What?
The
I
uh,
just
Drink it.
We don't pay for water. What do you mean?
what's a water?
Drink all the free water.
Stu, can you help me out real quick? It
don't
keeps
What's up?
changing the game to Dragondale. Dungeons and Dragons.
Daggerdale? Yeah, hold on. You just set it to Dungeons and Dragons. Wait. Okay,
Hello?
so it just keeps
Dragondale,
picking. It's picking the
Dragondale.
Try this one.
just the closest to it.
No, that one's
I
been
think you have to
sitting there for
go
I don't know
physically
how long.
into the
It's been
dashboard
there
and fix
I
it.
can't do that without logging into the Avatar thing.
It's even
You should be set it as an editor.
I don't trust that if it's foggy.
Okay, I'm gonna show you how to do this. All right, are you on your account?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna go to your
Excuse me.
dashboard.
Okay.
You're gonna go
Smell your
to stream and then settings. Or sorry, settings and then stream. My bad. Other way around.
Settings, stream.
Yes, you're gonna scroll down till you get to permissions where it says channels you
Okay.
can manage as an editor,
There we go. Ah, look at that.
and then dashboard on the Evotech thing. right?
Give it a minute, because I pressed a button wrong. All right, I got it.
And then edit stream info, and you can change it from there.
I see.
All right, welcome to Blue figures out how to use Twitch.
I haven't streamed on Twitch in ages. Listen, calm down.
Fair enough.
Twitch.
We did it this weekend. What do you mean?
Yeah, but he didn't, right? Or
I
did
did.
you?
Oh,
No, he
did.
did.
That's right. That's because I took your slot. That's right.
Yeah, you did. You did stream. No, you did stream a couple times.
Like, no, I just haven't done
So what
this
the-
portion of streaming
Okay,
in
fair
ages.
enough.
Oops.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
that,
you
my
had
friend, is what
people
you
doing
call
it for you.
Lie.
Like
Am I on yours for some reason, Stu? Wait a second.
my dashboard.
Yeah, I'm on yours. What?
You
the...
could be.
Why?
Maybe you clicked on the wrong one. Are you set as
must
an
have-
editor on my channel?
I am.
Okay.
Interesting. It put me to yours. We're fixing it. It's fine. We're fixing it. It's all
Okay.
good.
Fine.
Listen.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Here, distract everybody with rainbows.
Rainbows are cool.
Oh.
What about rainbows?
There we go.
Said they're
It's
cool.
fixed. We're fine.
Oh, nice.
Hello, welcome to
Sunshine,
Evotech.
lollipops,
I promise I know what I'm doing.
rainbows, everything is-
Okay. Are we sure?
No.
Okay.
I'm lying out of my ass.
Cool.
Excuse-
Oh, all right.
Out of your booty.
Well, Captain America feels as though you should probably not swear
Language.
in his stream.
Captain America isn't real.
Okay.
I'm sitting
dare
right
you.
Right
here.
It's Steve Rogers himself.
The man, the myth, the legend, Mr.
His
Rogers.
friend looks scared right now.
Mr.
Or
Rogers.
she
I
did a
don't think
second
I
ago.
He actually looks like a mixture of Mr. Rogers and Steve Rogers, dog. That is exact.
I do.
He's
What?
Steve Rogers, Mr. Rogers, and Eminem.
What? What?
Bro.
Oh,
You don't know who
Darn
Mr.
EJ.
Rogers is?
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah. EJ feels like that is the combo of people that he is.
Fair enough. I do not deny.
I do not
Sponsored.
deny.
Anyway, I'm ready to start, even though I'm
hey.
looking around for a way to mount
Yes.
this.
Matches my
Yeah,
headphones.
well.
Hey. Look at I got a mic
Hey,
Yeah, I
that's
just
the
don't
same
have-
mic stand I
I
had.
don't have
Hey,
anything
will
that I
say-
can mount this to, though. So
Just do
I
it.
have one, but I just don't
Just-
use
yeah,
that mic
on
anymore.
the desk.
Directly to the desk.
I can't do that because it's in my way.
I am completely
yeah.
forgetful of
Can
where we
you-
left off last time. So
My mic is right here. All right. Last we left off,
Beans.
the party had just gone to a small town on their way to.
Look at
So
Niner.
cilantro?
okay.
Thank you, cilantro.
Was that what you were looking up?
Cilantro.
Cilantro.
Cilantro, yeah, that one.
Oh, I just dropped my other D20.
That's
I don't know
a
where it went.
shame.
It's a good thing I have two.
We're fine. We're
I
fine. I'm
still
not
cannot decide.
panicked at all.
Oh, wait, it wasn't my D20. My D4 is right there. My D8, my D6,
Did you tweet it out, Blue?
D10, D10.
I just retweeted DJ's tweet.
Okay.
That's one way to do
cilantro.
it.
That's right, cilantro. On your way to Cilantro, you stopped at a small town, met a chaotic bard named Blight, who blew out
Hello.
everyone's eardrums. Y'all had a nice dinner.
Oh, there it is.
Pulled out a gun at the inn, and y'all are now
I did.
traveling.
Wait, what? Who pulled out a
Um,
gun at the end? Oh yeah.
Blight.
Wait, why did
Yeah.
I still don't know why they had a gun, but okay.
Trying to open the door.
Trying to open the door, and you aimed it at the innkeeper as the door opened.
Ah,
Um,
I'm sure he enjoyed that.
as you all began to travel throughout the day, you decided to set up camp out in the distance. About a day, half a day's travel to the city.
Someone
we
turned
left
out
off
sticky
there.
keys.
During
Not mine.
the evening, Blight, you decided to go for a small walk. And as the rest of the party begins to wake up through the day, Diane, are you good?
I think he just got scalped.
I mean, I can make that come true. I have enough swords for it. Just, anyways,
Nothing goes
Um,
into this microphone.
Well, how much
Uh,
quantity you need as far as that? Alright.
what just happened?
I don't know. What do you mean? What just happened?
Did he always have that line there?
Well, oh, of hair?
Yeah.
I do. It's just that's
Okay.
where they shave. Like that's my hairline, or like my what's it called?
Fake,
Not hairline.
Part line.
Fade, or it's like a
fake,
part.
fake. It's a
It's
fake
my part.
hairline.
I have a part here, and I think I have a part on my other side as well. It's just how they cut my
I
hair.
see.
Anyways,
So, as everyone begins to wake up
Where's my dice bag?
the following morning, after taking your evening's rest, you see Blight, the bard that you've been traveling with, begin to walk back to the campsite, and on their shoulder is a crow.
that wasn't always there, was it?
No,
Okay.
Okay.
Mother frickin'.
Am I awake?
yes, everyone's awake at this point.
Tat's gonna
You
pet
have
the
a birdie.
I'm just very
I
lost
do.
at the moment.
I do have a birdie.
Where'd you get the bird?
Oh, you know, he's been around. We're good friends. Me and Gomado.
His name is.
Go
He's
what now?
just
His name is Gerudo.
Gomado.
Gordomama.
Gormad.
Wow.
It grabs Tat's face.
You hear the
Go
birds.
my
You hear the
dough.
bird say Gormado.
Wait, Gore?
It can talk.
Yes, it can
I'm right now.
talk.
Why can
It
it
can
talk?
talk.
Blink, why can't you talk?
More of these spawning right now.
Because ferrets are dumb creatures.
Don't say that. He's right here. I'll cover his ears.
Gomado, relax. It's a child. If you said that about the giant walking ferret over there, points to Reximus, then that would be fair.
It is
That-
a lizard.
A ferret with no fur. Same difference.
A lizard.
What?
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 Did your
A
word
lizard.
just call me a lizard?
Yes.
Like the bird.
I'm not a lizard.
Want a cracker?
A
You
lizard is a
see,
lizard.
I told you. He's not a lizard. He's a ferret without the fur.
Okay, that's not very accurate either.
Either one works for me.
No, I'm a tyrant. There's a distinct difference.
Except he has a
Oh, he's a
spine.
tyrant.
Actually,
I thought you were a
Actually, I
diplomat.
think
No,
something
no,
that might-
no. No,
I was
no,
a
not
tyrant.
without the T. No, not just tyrant. Rin.
I
Like,
think something that would be
Ty-
more
Tyrant?
accurate. I don't think you're quite a ferret, Reximus.
Is that like
You might
what
be
you
right
put
on
your
that. I think you're more of a
tires?
weasel.
Weasels are worse than
No.
ferrets.
Exactly. Exactly.
That is
The-
not the case. Weasels are nicer,
That
and
he
they
can
taste
hear.
better.
Wait, what?
Ooh, maybe a mongoose.
Mongoose are vicious monsters. And
This
sounds
stronger
like
than
a
all
maniac.
the above.
Mongoose.
This lizard a mongoose would be a compliment.
Calling this lizard a lizard is very dangerous for you to be doing.
Mm.
Oh, don't take it out on poor Gomado. He's just a bird. Isn't that right, Gomado? Like, just grinning ear to ear.
Yes.
He seems
You
like a
see.
bird with a very big mouth.
Oh, well,
Very
yes.
Small beak.
He's a crow.
You also have
Crows
a
have
very
a
big
tendency to talk a lot. You know,
I was waiting for it.
Chrome Hat has a beak.
I cannot figure out how you just assume that the Tyrant race is very close to anything remotely related to any sort of rodent. That doesn't make any sense.
I agree with the lizard part.
Okay, well, reptile also. You understand what I'm trying to say, though.
oh, yes. I don't care.
I like the bird.
Okay, I'm going to keep walking.
So anyway,
Your
where were you
Wherever.
this morning?
Growling.
Yeah.
Oh, we're packed up camp or whatever.
Yeah, you're in the middle of packing up camp as
Oh, okay.
Blight returned.
Gotcha, gotcha.
I don't know.
So where were you this morning?
I don't remember.
Oh, I was just wandering about, meeting up with Gomado.
I think I'm gonna have a
Oh, so you know each other?
Yes.
Oh, well, let's still-
That's cool.
I just have
Is
to
he like
Yes.
an old friend or something?
still running, so
Oh, very old.
Okay. So he's not a pet
It's
or
been this
anything?
whole time.
No, no, please. No one keeps a crow as a pet. They're much too self-reliant.
I thought you were gonna say selfish.
Well, looks at the bird.
I have goals for others.
Well, there you
Goals
go.
are good.
You have
But where has it
goals?
been this whole time?
Oh, you know,
Around.
around, yes.
I was
Gomado-
in the library.
Yes. Gomado does not like to be perceived as my pet, so we don't often travel around together. But, you know, he's always around.
What books have you read?
Read?
I cannot read.
Oh.
But you were at the library. You know, sometimes library vibes just be like that. I get it.
Precisely.
I guess he's really good at
Anyhow,
being quiet.
I think we should travel, shouldn't we?
Okay.
As Reximus is walking away from the party.
Yeah, I'm also
Who's
Stu
gonna
is
carry
trying
me
to
today?
fix our go live notification because it was
Anyone?
still set to live for the 24-hour stream.
Ah. Interesting.
24-hour D&D stream.
What'd you say, Tad? I'm sorry.
I said,
Stu,
who
Josh.
wants to
We're gonna
carry
do
me
24
today?
hour-
Who?
I got it.
Immediate picture up.
Yeah.
Yay.
Instantaneously, like, but like, who wants to? And I'm just like,
Don't forget, what's his face? Blink.
oh, I forgot about Blake.
Yep, he's
I really
around
did.
EJ did as well.
too. I forgot his
Um,
name for a second.
Got it. So you all
Very
begin
tired.
to travel, making your way through the sort of like cobblestone road, dirt cobble road that's been semi-built between the city and town.
I whip out my pickaxe.
I hate
Oh
you.
no.
Aw, and who else wants to carry me?
Yeah. Yeah.
I have to be right back.
Can
Sorry.
I, during the traveling, just keep casting minor illusion to just make random crows appear like in various areas in front of us?
Sure. Are you trying to be stealthy about
Yes.
it? All right.
Just make it seem like there's
Go
just crows.
Roll sleight of hand.
All right. Which D20 should I use today? The fancy green one. Let's go.
Fancy
that is
green one,
sleight of
too.
hand, so that's that. That
Got
is
gold.
12 total.
Is it starting to get dark?
Um,
Stop dying. That'd be great. My allergies are acting up today.
nah, that's fine. Go ahead and continue.
What?
What?
Yes, dying.
Hmm.
Oh,
What dice?
Well,
should I use?
Meridol has permission to die now.
Who said I needed anyone's permission?
Oh.
Quite literally, everybody notices you do that. You
Oh,
should roll
well,
an
that's
11, right?
No, 12.
12? Okay, never mind. Sorry.
Whoa, are you trying to make
Alcides and
narrative
Reximus
foreshadowing?
do not.
That's
Chrissy
so cool.
and Tat see you casting spells, more or less.
The child has more perception than the. than
Yeah.
the-
Which dice do I use?
I like the
No, it's passive.
one
It's
on
passive perception.
a one on your ring finger.
This one?
The tiger stripe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is your hand shaking so much? You good, boy?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, I'm fine.
So as you all continue traveling, after a few hours of traveling, you eventually see a large surrounding farmland, farmhouses, and crops. As you continue to walk, yes,
Hey, Kat, I see things that
Are there
can burn.
cows?
there are
You see
cows.
things-
There are also
what?
horses, sheep.
Moo.
All right then.
I'm too old
As
for
you
that
continue to
game.
walk
I don't
past-
just point at things and say what noise they make. I say witty
Then you aren't
jokes
living
about
life.
Nothing.
These
Chrissy just runs up to the cow and goes, moo.
It stands up on two legs. The fuck you say to me? Sorry, sorry.
That's okay.
It was funny.
Can I talk to the bird real fast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gomado, could you go fetch that cow for the lovely lady over here?
What?
It looks down at itself.
Just
Looks up at you.
get it over here. Come on, please.
Please.
Its eyes
Look at
narrow
her.
you. Roll a persuasion check.
All right.
Tat and I just start sprinting over to the cow.
This one.
Do we? Oh, okay. I guess I don't have a choice. I'm riding.
Persuasion.
Oh, yeah,
You're
you're
riding
riding.
him.
Ooh,
You just seen it,
that
you just see-
is. You said persuasion, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's a 17 plus 7, so that's
Yeah, that's a.
that's
yeah.
a
Pretty persuasive.
20. Yeah,
24.
24. That'd be 24.
And it grips into your shoulder a bit with its claws to like hurt you just a little bit, and then it flaps off, lands on the cow. I'll say these. You're running towards the cow, yeah. All right.
Apparently,
Like a
we are running
fence,
towards
you know,
the
between
cow.
the road and the cows.
There are, yeah. You have to
Okay.
jump the fence, which I mean, to be fair, for Alcides, isn't a problem.
Oh, it's not.
I was just gonna
give me a
stand on
second,
the
I'm
other
gonna
side of the fence and pet the little
Clear off
fuzzy
my
wuzzy.
desk and get my dice.
Is it one of those hairy cows? I hope it's one of those really hairy, fluffy
You mean a
cows.
yak?
We're just getting Chrissy a
No.
cow.
Hold on.
What? Why?
Got a picture.
Woolly cows are like yaks. They're the ones that have big horns.
No, it's not a yak. God. Get your cows right, Niner.
Get your cows right.
Excuse me, I was a future farmer of America.
Yeehaw.
Let me roll for your bird.
What are you looking for? A cup that have water in it? Oh, that's just a cow. What do you
That's-
mean?
That's just a cow.
It's just like the extra hairy ones with the,
It's
with
just
the
a
little
baby.
curls.
It's just a baby cow, yeah.
Yes. Baby cow.
Um,
Moo.
After a few moments, Myrtle, Chrissy and Blight, you see the bird go and land on the cow's back, and you can't hear it because it's far enough away. Alcides, and Tat, as you run up to the cow, you hear kind of quietly as you're getting there, the bird insulting the cow. And you hear it threatening the cow, and eventually the cow like stiffens up and it turns and starts walking towards you, Alcides, and towards Myrtle
Chrissy.
or Chrissy. Sorry, yeah, it's been a while. And it like walks over to the fence between you guys, and it Gormado flaps off the back of the cow and lands back on your shoulder, Blight.
Thank you, Gomado. I appreciate
Quick
it.
question. Does it get to the fence before I do?
I mean, you're running towards it. It walks past you, and it's up to you whether or not you want to.
I was just say if I was wanting to know if I was already over the fence or not, because if I
You
have
are
enough
already over the
momentum,
fence, yeah.
okay, I was just say if I was gonna use my momentum and just like roll. It's just like throw Tat off me and just roll.
Where? What?
Where are you throwing me?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
I'm already over fence.
You're already over the fence, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I see. Like throw her over the
Yeah,
fence and
throw
roll.
her
Okay,
like, over,
I misunderstood.
And I, like,
Yeah, no,
dive
it's
over.
it's not a big fence. You just basically like hurdle jump it more or less. And then there's Myrtle, Chrissy. There's now a cow at the gate, and it kind of moves at you slightly, and it looks
pet.
up at Blight and the bird as you pet it, and you see it's afraid.
Let me check my animal handling. Hold on.
Picks up, hoof goes.
Hey, can I ask a question?
No.
Yeah, what's up?
Does this animal look like a much smaller version of the thing that we were up against before?
What?
When have we ever fought a cow before?
What?
What?
Not the cow.
Ow.
Sorry,
The bird?
The bird. Yes.
Which thing? Oh, the shadow thing? No,
Yeah. Okay.
no, the shadow thing was very humanoid.
Oh, I thought he
Yeah,
was
this
talking
thing-
about
This
Talon's,
is just a straight up bird.
Talon's guy.
Mm-hmm.
Talon's guy?
Talon, the child.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the thing that I.
My animal
Uh,
handling was a little higher.
technically, yes. The thing, Talon's creature was a giant raven crow thing, but it was like humanoid, and it like it wasn't like bird-like. It was more monstrosity, if anything. This is just a straight up bird. This is just a raven or a crow. Sorry. What'd you say?
Well,
Chrissy?
handling wasn't what I thought it was, but I'm still gonna like try and coax the cow. Say, "Oh, it's okay, baby. Who's a cute fuzzy baby?"
I want a pet.
It is still very afraid of the bird.
I'll say these.
I know it's a scary bird. I
I'll say these.
know.
I can't reach with my
That'll
tiny
be
little
nice to
halfling
you.
arms.
Just ignore the bird.
Am I on the cow now?
I set Pat on the cow, and as I'm
Then
doing
yes,
this,
you are on the cow.
I'm gonna like pet the cow because I'm proficient in animal handling, so I'm gonna like try to like soothe it a little bit to be like
Roll
hey,
animal handling check.
all right.
I am
Blight
so
is going to
lost.
hand. Blight is going to
We're
hand the
petting a
crow a
cow,
dagger.
Stu.
The crow-
We've made
the
a
crow
small
picks up
detour
the
to pet a
dagger in its
cow.
beak.
So
I
literally
rolled a
everyone
19.
is just trying to pet the cow,
Everyone
a
except for
19.
Blight. Blight handed
I
the crow a
am
dagger.
riding.
and
the
we
crow.
wonder why it takes us so long to
Yep.
get through this
Yep.
campaign.
Um,
I'm a
I rolled a
child.
19
I'm
plus
going
4.
along with the flow. I have been placed on a cow.
what'd you roll, Alcides?
I rolled a 19 and I have +4 for animal handling.
Alright, let me roll for the cow.
I would love nothing more than to get to the city, but I am on a cow right now.
You rolled a natural one. It is still afraid. Now the crow has a
It's
knife.
probably more scared now.
Yeah, the crow has a knife now.
Where did he get a knife?
Blight
Wait,
Okay,
gave it a
okay.
knife.
So
is it
you
like?
watched-
I'm gonna look right at Blight and be
And it
like,
just-
why
it
would
just
you
got
give it a knife? It's
So-
an
holding a
animal.
knife in his beak.
Am I sitting in front of or behind the crow? That's also on the back of the cow, right?
So there's a fence. Blight is here. Crow's on Blight's shoulder. Cow is facing this way.
Hey Blue,
You're on
can
the
I
cow.
divine
facing it.
smite this crow?
I mean, yeah,
Imagine.
yeah, you can. Are you gonna attack the crow?
I'm not gonna attack the crow.
okay. Anyways, I'm
You
just
all,
gonna
the
pull out-
idea
what?
was that the cow comes with us. So if you could all hurry this up, it'd
Wait,
be
what? The cow's
great.
coming with us?
crow looks
Yes.
at
Cow's
you.
coming with us?
Why is the cow coming
Drops
with
the
us?
knife. No.
Ah, darn.
You
Picks
dropped
the
your
knife
knife.
back
This
up,
cow
hands it
belongs
back
to
to
this-
him.
Gormamu?
The cow belongs to the farmer, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna pull some
Yeah, I was
like
gonna say the cow's not ours, so.
I'm gonna pull some like food out of my bag, like some fruit or something, and just kind of put it like squat down and kind of roll it under the fence, away from the fence, and then be like, we should probably go.
As you turn around, you see that the crow is glaring at the cow, holding
Stop
a
it.
knife in its face, in its beak.
I think
Stop
the
it.
cow pooped itself.
It did.
Oh.
By the way, Reximus, did you
Can we go?
stop with him, or are you still going?
I don't know. I'm confused.
He's just
Um,
strutting along,
Can you
he's just
walk
like,
away,
"Go on."
Mr. Wawa?
He goes
I
and says
think-
something, he's like,
okay.
oh hey guys, by the way.
I think
Right.
I keep walking for a bit, and then I might notice that they're not walking with me,
Alright.
and so I'll like be like, and then I see this thing happening between the crow and the cow, I guess,
And the crow's holding a knife now.
and I'm going to try and intimidate the crow into stopping intimidating the cow.
Okay, roll intimidation.
All right.
We'll
Guys,
see
it's
how
been
this
so
goes.
long since we had a bath. Can we?
Ooh,
go to
that is
civilization.
going to be a 17.
All right. The crow looks at you. It glares for a few seconds, and then it drops the knife and gives you a nod. It doesn't say anything back though.
Blight will
and
pick
then
up
I'm
the
going
knife
to-
again.
Without saying anything, I'm going to
Put the
turn
knife
around
down!
and continue walking.
All right.
I am
so
done.
you turn
with this.
around, and as you keep walking, you see the walls of Cilantro, the city, the farm villages kind of surrounding it. You see these large stone metallic walls surrounding the city. Do you all follow Reximus?
No, we spent another
Blight
10
will hand
sessions
the
going
bird
to
back
the
the
city.
knife and follow.
What did you say, Blight? Sorry.
Talk to
Blight will hand the knife back to the crow and sort of whisper, "It'd be funny if you dropped this on him." And then follow behind Reximus.
The crow does not take the knife. It says no. He has earned my
Darn.
respect.
I
That's
have respect
unfortunate.
from the crow.
The only thing you ever will get respect from.
One down, 5 more to go.
So
Wait, sorry,
you
4
can't,
more
you
to
won't
go.
steal from him then.
Math.
You won't steal from him.
Back up off the
I
cow
never
and
said that.
continue.
Ah, excellent. Well,
So as you all begin to continue walking, maybe takes an hour of walking through
well,
some
if
of
you
the
want to take an
farmlands.
You guys sway with me, EJ.
What?
Wait, what were you saying, Ducky?
What'd you say, Ducky? Sorry.
what? Oh,
Plunk, 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 plunk.
no, I was just telling the bird to go
I like or
rob
see,
things
like,
from
my
Reximus because
hair-
Reximus
the
is
hair I
rich.
do have to go.
Wait, you have hair?
I think I do have hair,
Not yet.
or well, like
Not yet.
what you consider dragon.
Alright.
The scale bumps.
Yeah,
Like
scale
the
bumps,
the,
whatever.
the bloop,
Like a little
bloop,
frill?
bloop.
Yeah, it's like a little frill. It's like the Have you played
Fluff,
Skyrim?
fluff, fluff, fluff. Yes.
You know, like what Argonians have. They're almost like feathers in a way.
Sure.
It's like it looks like a feather
like
texture,
gill flaps.
kind of like that.
Kind of.
It's so
I thought you had a helmet on though, or do not,
I'll tell you to do.
like part of your cursed armor. I don't know.
no, the cursed armor.
I no longer have cursed armor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm behind.
Remember, because it did bad things. It made demons find us.
Did it?
Demons.
They have spike feather sort of things. So like, I'm assuming this is kind of what you're talking about.
So the next time that someone asks me, "Hey, Stuart, do you play D&D?" I'm gonna send them a clip of this and say, "Kind of."
Yeah, like that.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes.
We're petting the cow.
So as you all continue walking, you eventually make it into the city walls.
Oh,
Stu's
that's
clip. I
bizarre.
intimidated the crow.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oops.
You make it to the city walls, and as you all enter, none of you have been to Slendra before, right? Yes, none of you have been to Slendra before.
I think so.
I think the only one who may have would be Alcides, traveling from the forest, but you didn't stay long.
Fighting ring.
Okay, so actually, yeah, you would. You would know kind of your way around the city. So the layout. There are several streets, winding streets, side alleyways. As you walk into the city, you are met with a large open market square. Tents, some carts, caravans, things like that, set up to sell many items. Going past that, there's the shopping district. Going past that is the housing district, and in the center of the city is the library, which is where you all are going. Do you want to spend time looking around the shopping district, or do you want to go directly to the library?
How much? I want to know how much money I have because, as far as I know, I don't have very much at all.
I think
I
you're
think
broke.
I have more than Rex
I have a
right
gold
now.
piece,
You have a
2
gold
silver,
piece.
and 10 bronze or copper, whatever.
Chrissy
second.
is 25.
I've been flaunting my money so much that I'm starting to run out of it.
Yeah,
Rex with the 13
1 second,
gold.
Rexy. Hold on, honey. I gotta
have
flex on
25.
you real quick.
You have 25.
I asked Kat what she wants to do.
Huh? Well, like I said, we haven't had a bath in a while. We could do that, but like
There's a
individually,
bathhouse,
of
yeah.
course.
I look at Chrissy. and
There's a
like, hey, do you mind
bathhouse. You
taking
could do that.
Kat to help her bathe. Or
I don't
bathe
need
with
help
her?
bathing.
Well, you know what's hard to
Anyways,
bathe?
I just want to flex 25 gold, 80 silver, 18 copper. Thank you. All right.
Is that out of character or in character?
Out
you know,
of
may I have
character.
a small loan of 10 gold.
Blight, how much money do you have again? Can you send me your character sheet again so I can take a
hold
look
on,
at it?
yeah. Currently 2 gold and 8 silver.
That's right, because you
Yeah.
spent a lot of it to
25 was it like or 20 gold, something like that, to pay for
Yeah.
all of our dinner and show.
Yup.
So I will go ahead and say you can assume that the library is the house for a lot of the librarians and the mages in the city, and must have a really nice bathhouse for them because they live there, and you need to go there anyways.
Nice.
So if you want to bathe, I would recommend going there.
Nice.
DM the players.
I mean, we have to walk through the market anyway, so we could just like glance, not like shop, but just kind of glance at some of the shops.
Window
If
shopping.
we- yeah, and if we see anything we like, then we can do something. Like
Smell
maybe
everything
if
we
there was like
want.
a stuffed cow.
Myrtle, where are you gonna take Tat to go
Roll
Um,
perception.
bathe? Yes, no.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but like as we're walking through,
I see Niner didn't listen to me at all. Good to know.
sorry.
There's a because the library is so big and has a lot of rich wizards living in it. There's most likely a really nice bathhouse inside the library.
Oh, okay.
Cough, cough.
Well,
Continues.
I
story,
was
cough,
wanting
cough,
to
unnatural 20.
Okay, listen. I
Unnatural
don't have
20.
money.
You don't see.
I would like to make some money.
How much did I need to roll to see the stuffed cow?
What did you say, Niner?
I said, well, the reason I asked is because I'm broke. I don't have money. What was the last thing I was here for? Fight ring.
Fight Club. Yes.
It's right. I want to make some money,
Okay.
if possible.
We're gonna have to
You're
drag
gonna
him out
get
of
money for the
mess.
job, anyways. For the job you just finished getting the magical item.
Fair.
So.
All
As
right.
you continue traveling through the
Carry
city-
stinky tat.
What? Hey, I'm not the
Why?
only
What?
one who's stinky.
Yeah, you
I'm
all
probably one of the
smell
most
like
cleanest.
absolute.
I'm pretty sure
What?
if anyone
Oh, I
smells the
think-
worst, it's probably Reximus and I.
I
Minus
did sit on
blight.
a cow.
I think Blight smells the best because Blight would have bathed more recently.
I have a
Yeah.
cleaning rock that I rub on myself
Yeah,
every
you
once
have
in a
cleaning
while.
rock. So you still smell every once in a while. So yeah, you're fine. I would say the ones who smell the worst would be Alcides.
'Cause I work out all the
Second
time.
would be Reximus, and then Chrissy.
Yes, now we're making a shower
Uh,
tier list.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we are.
Blight's gonna
Great.
play the bagpipes while they go through
So
town.
important.
All right. You get a lot of weird looks as you travel through town playing the bagpipes.
Perfect.
It overlaps with a lot of the other musicians who are playing in the city, and some of them like glare at you as they're going. And as you do, as one of them glares at you, you watch as the crow flies off your shoulder and lands on theirs, and it leans down, flies back over to you, and they stop playing, pack up their things, and walk away.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And Blight's going to blow the musician a kiss.
The musician has his back towards you, he's walking away, so he doesn't see.
Damn.
One of those flying.
Can I make a
pictures of-
small request to anyone in
Yes.
chat to make a BO tier list that lists us
I-
all on it? Where
Number
we
one
have
would be-
we
It was
have
accurate.
Not our characters,
We have-
actually us.
S tier, S tier BO
characters.
right here.
yeah.
Us or the
To be
characters?
honest,
No, the characters.
The
Oh no, I'm
characters,
sure it's
okay.
in real life too.
So like I'm probably or Wrexham is probably A tier.
Or
A tier for the
S
stinkiest.
tier.
Yeah.
S tier.
Yes.
A tier stinky.
Yes.
So anyways,
Yes.
I'm very out of it. I'm so tired.
Oh,
Multiple
okay.
days
wait,
of
if there's
sleep
S tier
deprivation.
above that, then you're S tier stinky.
as you all continue to travel through the city, you eventually make it to the library entrance.
Mhm.
Two guards stop you at the gate. One of them takes a look at you and kind of gives you all a nod as if they were expecting your party. And they stop and look at Blight because they were told to expect 4 people.
Hello.
Right. With you, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, they're with us.
Well, that's still undetermined.
Zip it.
I'm with
they're
them.
with
He
us.
just
I
doesn't want to
I
admit
just
it.
got a butt Reximus. I'm like, come on.
Right.
They are for the time being temporary,
Right. Okay.
possibly a
They're our
prisoner in the
intern.
future.
Open the gates.
Not really sure.
And they the 2 guards open the gates and you all enter the library. As you all take a couple steps in to the building itself, it is a large, fun fact, not actually a library, it's just called that. The first level of the library is more or less a kind of, it looks like a large gathering hall. There's a front desk clerk sitting there, well dressed, an elven woman. Several people in robes and cloaks walking around behind them, carrying books and carrying notes.
Nerds.
You get the sense that this portion is kind of like any of you have ever been inside of a college university,
Mhm.
Like the kind of waiting area before going to any classrooms, more or less.
I need more
Or like a
information on the
lounge.
desk clerk.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I
Stu.
It's a elven woman. Looks to be maybe about, knowing elven age.
You heard Elvin and heard woman.
700 years old.
His 2 criteria.
Um,
No, his 1 criteria. Just woman.
brown, short brown hair tied up into a bun.
Third criteria.
Not dead.
Well, he almost kept that lantern.
Short brown hair cropped up into a bun on the back. And they aren't looking at you yet, but they seem to be working on something on the desk.
Okay. I walk right up
Great.
and I.
Oh, great.
Is there a bell?
Remember, at this point, you still smell.
Is there a bell
There's
somewhere?
no bell. No,
There's
but
no
as you
bell.
walk up, the clerk looks up. Hi.
Don't forget your S tier stinky.
minor illusion. Minor
Maybe.
illusion to make a mustache and monocles on his face, but like bad marker.
As you begin to cast the spell, you feel the magic release, and it dissipates with no effect.
Yeah.
Here it
Magic
is.
light.
What kind of wizard land
Yeah.
has anti-magic zones?
As you walk up, the clerk looks up. Roximus, Snarlshire, and party,
Rox.
yes?
Reximus. It's
Wonderful.
Reximus.
And
Yes.
she looks
First
down
doing
at
a
a
roll.
piece of paper on the desk, flips. Great. They will be meeting you on the 4th floor.
Magical
Wonderful.
elevator.
Might I ask what your name is?
No.
Can I just grab him by his little hood, the
I'm
hood on
also
his
gonna
little
grab
cloak,
Why
and just
not?
pull him away?
As
You
it's
can
happening,
roll a
I'm just
strength
gonna, like,
check.
Well, this might not go well.
Can I contest, or is it just
I'm
like
gonna help. I'm helping.
All right. Are you rolling on your own, or are you giving Chrissy
I'm
advantage?
gonna roll on my own because I'm stronger than Christy.
Alcides, roll a check.
Okay, I rolled a 15 and then
19 plus 1, again, another unnatural 20.
Can I use my passive
plus
strength?
5. 15 plus 5, so
I-
I'm natural 20.
Go ahead. Yeah. What's your passive strength?
What
11.
is passive strength?
You don't have passive strength, actually. That would just be the modifier, so it'd actually be less than whatever you rolled, unless you rolled less than a 5.
I
Oh,
was
wait,
gonna say
that's
my
also-
passive strength is 20.
You can't roll less than a 0, Stu.
Dang it.
So what'd you roll?
No, passive would just be without like the normal number,
It would be the modifier, which is 0.
wouldn't it? Okay, never mind.
Yep.
Whatever. Well,
What'd you
okay, I rolled an 8.
So as you
So.
slowly begin to be pulled back, I'll say
Slowly.
Yeah, as the pulling begins, I'll say
Okay.
these. You feel something land on your head, and then claws dig into your scalp. As
Am I still on his
Gormado
shoulders?
has landed on your head,
Oh. Ah!
and yeah, is just gripping onto you.
Nice birdie.
You
Gotta shut
take 6 damage as they begin to dig into your scales.
Can I go to grab the bird?
Yeah, so you're gonna let go of Reximus to do this.
Yes.
Okay, so then Chrissy, you're the only one holding on to him at that point. Go ahead and roll a athletics check. No, acrobatics.
I was say I'm good at that, Blue. That's a bad decision.
Acrobatics.
Blue,
Acrobatics.
you know that my
That's a
acrobatics is plus
that's a
10,
90
right?
No,
plus
Chrissy, you don't have to
2.
roll anything. It's Alcides.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I was
bird.
about to say, I just rolled a nat 20 plus 10.
Bro.
What'd you roll, Alcides?
That's a 19 plus 2, sir.
Okay. You grab onto the bird, and it, as you clutch onto it,
That's very rude of you. Put him down.
I'm like, I'm not
Stop,
trying to hurt it. It's just, it didn't feel great. I look at it, and can I intimidate it as well? Because
roll
I'm like,
intimidation.
I
Alright.
imagine there's just like a bird flies down and grabs his head and then flaps around like crazy as he grabs it right in my face. Feathers flying.
Pretty much, yeah.
Ah!
Crows are pretty big, so
20?
20?
Can I?
Okay.
Should I
Can't make
fall
this
off
up,
his
Hey, me
back?
and Nider's getting the good rolls tonight. Yeah. Bap. That's where you are on my screen.
Bro,
Bap.
if you guys want me to, I need to get a camera to where I can show you guys my rolls, so you know I'm not.
Yeah.
Tweaked with it.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I
I
flipped
got
all
that.
my rolls. All of them.
Honestly, we need
yeah.
a stew roll cam.
single
That's
one.
hilarious.
All right. So you believe you've intimidated the bird.
I rolled a nat 20.
You believe you've intimidated the bird. It's hard to tell. It's a bird.
Okay.
It glares at you.
I'm gonna glare at with my, like, thinking about my dead family and slaughtered tribe and everything as I glare into its soul.
Glares.
I'd like to glare back at him.
How do you know this
while-
thing has a soul?
You glare into its soul.
Actually, no.
Yeah. Roll some saving throw as you glare deep into its eyes.
Oh boy.
Saving throw? What's that? What do I
A
roll?
wisdom
Wisdom.
saving throw.
Can I
Which is
glare
gonna
back
be-
at Alcides while he's doing this?
It's +8 for you. So, yeah, you glare at him. You glare at his back.
Okay.
What do I
Uh,
roll?
do I
D20
need
plus 8.
Okay. There's a 14 plus 8. 22. Or,
Math.
So you look into its eyes and it stares back at you. And then the question falters through your mind. Am I the void or did I just gaze into the void?
Could you
We
put
both-
my bird down,
we
please?
both
I'd
take, like, a
appreciate
step
it.
back and are both like,
You let go of the bird, it flaps up and lands on Blight's shoulder.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Reximus, you're currently being held by Chrissy.
Ma'am, I would just like your name for later, maybe.
Reximus,
Possibly.
shut up. You're not a
It's
Casanova.
Yeah. What was that, Megan?
Megan.
Great, lovely name.
Reximus, I don't think she's interested.
She goes back down to now you can see it looks like she's writing a college paper.
Megan will be up on the 4th floor. You don't worry about checking in if
They're
you would
waiting
like to.
for you.
Okay, great.
For the love of the gods, Reximus, you stink. Shut up.
I had two things I could have done there. I could have done what I
Hmm.
did, or I could have been like the complete Chad thing, and I'm Alcides. No.
No, it would have been better if Blight went up there. and
Blight's
did
gonna
that.
do that.
Yeah.
Blight's gonna like put a hand, put like an arm, and like kind of put a hand under their chin, and kind of like lean over on the desk and go
Under
I
Blight's
do-
chin or under Megan's chin?
You all have just
under
fought with a
Blight,
bird
under Blight's chin.
Under your
right in
own
front of
chin.
this lady. This is not gonna go well, no matter what happens.
All right, Blight.
Megan.
We all
Megan
stick to high
wasn't-
heaven.
Yes.
Yes.
I do apologize. He's very clunky, socially wise. If I could
That's
make
alright.
it up
Most
to
people
you,
are.
if I could make it up to you at any point with dinner and
I didn't
No,
even get
I'm
a
alright.
charisma
Thank you very
roll.
much.
This is BS.
all right.
I have a
Well,
paper to write.
that's fair. Well, the name's Blight. I'll be around. Goodbye.
Hope you enjoyed
Blow
the
her a
city.
kiss and leave.
She goes back down to writing her paper. You get the sense she doesn't care.
This
Bro,
poor girl's probably used to it at this point.
I did
I-
not get to use my flirt roll, okay? I am
Yep.
sad. I'm pretty sure my charisma is decently high for me to have a
Oh,
good,
your flirt roll?
you
Does that
have
mean you have
charisma.
like a negative 20 modifier?
It's not. What do you mean? It's
You
actually
have a
not.
decent. You do indeed have a decent charisma.
Yeah.
It's because money buys it.
Is Blight's higher? Is the
Yes.
question.
It is.
Ah. Okay.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate. So, Chrissy, you begin to head up to the 4th floor, through a winding stairwell. Do you let go of Alcides at any point? Not Alcides, Reximus at any point. Sorry.
He's in the staircase, yeah.
Starts running
you
back
get
down.
over-
I ain't
get over to
dragging
the
that big
staircase.
old butt all the way up them stairs.
You get over to the staircase and you let go of Reximus. Reximus.
Am I still
and-
carrying Tat or no?
I assume
Yes.
so, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So you're carrying Tat. Do you two follow Chrissy or Blight and Alcides, I guess, at this point? Because Tat, sorry to say, you don't really have a choice as you're on Alcides' shoulders.
That's fine.
Unless you want to get off.
I'm pretty sure it's a tall
This
library.
gives me less to focus
Not
on.
gonna-
It's
not gonna do it, so-
massive.
Okay, yeah,
It could
we'll be fine,
stack
so.
50 of you on yourself. Like, yeah. Yes.
Actually, I like as I let him go, I'm like already standing on the stairs and he's at the bottom. I just want to turn around and just go bonk on his head, just a simple dummy thing, not hurt him, just bonk.
Horny bonk him.
Just what?
Bonk.
Have you seen like the
Yes, I know what you're
horny
talking
drink?
about. The dog, and that's like,
Bonk.
It's something that goes
Yes.
on Twitter. It's just bonk.
Ow.
Evil cat.
Bonk.
Bonk,
Alright.
go to horny jail.
Reximus.
I don't know what I mean,
PG
can I defend
includes-
myself somehow, or like,
can-
what am I
No,
doing?
because I
Right
just
away, yeah.
dropped you. I just dropped you on the ground. Well, not really dropped you on the ground, but I just
You didn't
released you.
drop
So
me.
your back's gonna be turned to me by the time I bonk you.
You think
Like,
you
it's
were
still gonna be
carrying
turned-
me on your shoulders? You were
No,
just
okay.
pulling me in a direction.
Zippy beardy.
Zippy,
Anyways,
zippy.
I'm dragging you, and your back is facing me, and I let go of you, and I immediately go bonk. So you're not gonna have time to turn around and defend yourself with your tiny little hands.
I mean, that's kind of fair. That's a fair point.
That is kind of fair, yeah.
Thank you.
So
Get
I'll say these
bonked.
polite. Do you follow Chrissy and Reximus? I'm assuming?
Yeah.
So you follow them, and Chrissy, do you begin to head up to the 4th floor, or do you just wait for everyone?
Just start walking, I guess.
Uh,
Cat and I
so
are just managing our way up.
you begin to manage your way up, and you begin to walk up to the 4th floor.
Yes, waking up, going up.
It's a
I'm
dream.
waking
We've been
up,
sleepwalking this whole time.
The entire time you wake up back in the
bones.
main city, it's all been a terrible nightmare.
Gasp.
Oh,
That's
All
the good
Sadies,
ending.
you have
Ingrid's
no
alive.
arms. It's all been a terrible, terrible nightmare.
Wait, did you say I was in Nina's arms?
No, sorry, Reximus, you have normal-sized arms.
Oh.
It's all been a terrible dream where you had to deal with terrible, terrible people. You're back to your normal life.
And
No.
terrible rolls. All that was a boot too.
Yeah, it's all fake. It's all
Then he
fake.
wakes up from that dream and realizes it was all fake.
Yeah, you got bonked a little too hard. Yeah. So you begin to make your way up to the 4th floor, and as you do, you all see that this is a massive building. Like from the outside, it looked big. On the inside, it is huge. You get up to the 4th floor, where you kind of have my brain's not working. A floor.
Whoa! There's a floor on the 4th floor.
It's
Yo,
crazy,
floor.
guys. It's
Hard
crazy.
floor.
There's a floor.
You get up to the 4th floor, and as you leave the stairwell, more or less, you see a well-dressed man in the looks to be the standard cloaks of the library, standing waiting for you. You must be the Bean Team, as it was told.
I forgot we called ourselves that.
Which one of you called yourselves the Bean Team? That is hilarious.
I did. All of us did.
child.
We chose it.
Ah, a wise decision.
If
It
if
was
we could just
unanimous.
not, if we could just not refer to ourselves as that for the moment
Right.
in this
Anyways, we're the
professional
Bean Team.
capacity. Okay, well,
We're the
Great.
Bean Team. Nice to meet
Wait
you.
a minute. The B&B. The Bean Team and Blight. This works. This works. I'm liking it.
Oh,
BT
right.
and B.
nope. Mm-mm.
That reminds me of my group called Lord, Board, Sword, and Gourd.
Interesting
Right.
Belongs to
names.
the
Then
Nords.
Anyways, yes, we are the Bean
Follow
Team.
north. I like that. EJ. Good one.
Reximus is definitely not our leader. Any of us could be, except for Reximus. Hi, I'm Chrysanthemum. You can call me Chrissy.
I could be the leader. Hello?
He
Well,
doesn't.
This is not a position I want to be
He
in.
becomes the leader of the party. Oh no.
Oh no.
He does not shake your hand. Great. If you wouldn't mind following me.
Sorry, I stink.
Move, legs.
We all stink.
Yeah. She motions to all Sadies.
I kind of look at him. I'm like, please don't call me legs.
I just kind of like push forward on your frills to try to get you to move
Like,
forward,
no.
like a joystick.
All right.
Little
begin
did
to
you
walk
know, I'm
forward.
just diva.
It's linguini.
Starts
Yes,
sprinting.
exactly.
Tag goes.
Ratatouille, but with it's Tatatouille. And I always wonder why we never get anything done.
Yeah,
in this
pretty
campaign,
much.
except-
Tatatouille.
All right, let's go.
Tatatouille.
Let's do whatever we're doing. We're following, just with memes in the
yeah.
background.
Ducky fan art.
You're following the human man.
Yo, I'll say these
Reximus, are you following as well?
Yes.
You look
You're
like
so
you need a
tired.
hug.
That was the
I'm
most
so sorry.
defeated yes.
Just very bummed out, but yes.
I'm sorry. Yes.
Bummed out about what? What happened?
My leadership role was taken.
Oh, well, let's be fair. You never were the leader.
Yeah, you weren't really designated the leader. You were the.
I mean, I designated myself.
Yeah, that's true.
Just because you have money doesn't make you the leader.
I think your
Because
hopes of
he's
I
being
feel like
leader
it does.
went away whenever I knocked. Whenever I think your hopes of being the leader went away whenever I almost killed you with a punch.
I feel like if I have the most money though, that makes me the dad of the group, and I like buy everyone's food and
technically,
stuff.
Are you
I
just
have
trying
the
to be a
most
sugar
money, so
daddy?
I'm actually the dad.
I guess I don't know.
I'm the daddy.
All right, well, okay,
No,
moving on.
No. Blight is daddy. You are just father.
Hello.
Everyone
Call
in the
me
party
Grandma.
is dad
Does that
except
make
me.
Mercedes to Tad?
Dad is just child. That's it.
We have dad, daddy, father, and Tat,
Tatooine.
Chad.
and Chad. Okay, wow, we got them all.
And Tat. This
got
is
'em
the
all.
Worst.
I'm being tickled. Stop. Ah! Ow.
So after a few moments of following the human librarian, you reach a large set of double doors, which he walks over and opens, and you see at the end of a large circular table the Emperor. Next to him,
The Emperor
Sorry.
is in this room?
the Emperor. Yes.
Boy.
Next to him is the girl I can't remember.
Naomi.
Thank you.
Blind
Um,
woman.
Best
Naomi.
character.
Ooh, I'm blind.
You see Naomi along with Alexander, the tiefling man
Great.
you had met previously, who had given you the magical items, and then
Well, this
Lady
is awkward.
Vrogna, the leader of the library, as you were informed, the headmistress of the library.
Stu, don't even think about it.
Varagna.
We all
You've
look
already
up your face, Tweety.
Y'all have already met Vrogna.
I've already had my
okay.
hit and miss for
Yeah.
the day.
Yeah. Listen. And also, you've already hit or miss with Naomi too. You've
Yes.
missed
Another
with
one.
Naomi.
Another one wouldn't hurt.
So
Yes,
the man that had led you there takes a step back. Right. Have a wonderful day. And he kind of walks off to go continue his work.
Blight's kind of whisper to them. Oh shit, y'all are working with the Emperor.
Language!
oh,
Sorry.
I keep forgetting EJ's streaming, and his is,
Yep.
Yep, sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry
I just
that we're
need to
adults.
stop streaming this.
no,
yeah, I'm an
I
adult
think,
too, man.
I think the words you're looking for are working with the Emperor.
That's
Did she say working with?
what Blight said.
They whispered, yeah.
Oh, I thought
With
you said
the
working
Emperor.
for. Okay, my bad.
No.
All right, never mind.
Yes. Working with. Yes. And
Intriguing.
you're just kind of standing in the doorway. The Emperor's kind of looking out at you. Just looks and motions to a seat at the table.
Blight's gonna go sit down.
Do I
Like,
get
as
sit?
close as
Throws
they
up
can
babies
to
and
him.
Sit.
You'd either have to sit next to Alexander or next to Naomi. Either one.
Next
Wait,
to Naomi
is-
then.
Is Tad gonna sit on me as I sit down? Just
No,
I'll
I
buzz
was,
it all
I was
out.
excited about getting my own chair if there is enough
Okay.
chairs available.
There's enough chairs. There's
Yeah.
in fact 3 extra chairs.
I might have to stand on it in order to be like seen, but I will still be
Okay.
excited anyway.
Alright, I take Tad off my shoulder, so
So if I may
Second
ask,
chair.
a seating order. It is the Emperor, Vrogna, Alexander, Naomi, Blight, empty.
Next to Blight. Blight's my homie.
Is
Next
there
to
a
I'll
Blight.
head?
sit next to Naomi,
head of the
and then
table
I'll
open?
have Tad sit next to
Yeah,
me.
the other side, right across from the Emperor.
I will take the head of the table if I
All right,
can
you
get there
take- you
first.
take the other, you take the other head, yeah.
So I'll
It's up
sit
to
next
Mercedes
to.
whether, yeah. Instead
yeah.
of
You said right next to, or Naomi is open, right?
no, Naomi, Blight is
So
sitting next to
Alexander,
Naomi.
I'll sit next to
Naomi-
Alexander and have Tad sit next to me. So
No,
that's
Tat's
next
at the
to
end
Tad.
of the table where the main seat is, across from the Emperor.
Yeah,
This
so
tat feels
it's
powerful.
two empty seats next to Tat, basically.
Okay, then I'll sit next to Alexander, and then yeah. Okay.
If I have any dolls or toys, I will pull them out and begin like
Alright.
parading them across the end of the
Reximus, where
table.
would you like to sit?
Pulls
I have
out
claimed
claws.
Anywhere.
Anywhere? Alright.
I'm basically just following everyone else and just sitting in whatever seat is available.
You either sit next to Alcides or Chrissy or Tat.
Tat.
Choose
Alright.
wisely.
You sit next to Tat.
I'll give
And
you
as,
an action
as you all
figure
sit down,
or doll or whatever.
the doors behind you shut. Right. Well, this is fantastic, isn't it? Welcome. Good to see you all again. I heard you had an interesting travel. Yes.
We spent 25 sessions.
That is an interesting form of time. Right. Ragnar kind of speaks up. Yes, before we get into your travel information, if I may ask, did you find the key that we were looking for?
Don't I have it?
Yes, you do.
I go. You mean this key?
Yes, I do.
Watch it be the wrong key.
Can I go?
Um,
Can I go walk it over to them, or do I need to hand it, or like slide it, or what do I need to do?
You're fine. You like she looks over to the Emperor and kind of gives him a nod, and looks over to Alexander and Naomi, and she's like, "Hmm." And then the Emperor, perfect. So, do we have the map to give them to find the manor? You see Alexander kind of speak up. About that, it was stolen a while ago, and you didn't tell me about this. Well,
If I may intrude, did you say a manor?
yes, Emperor, yes. The manor of a long dead wizard, great to history. He enchanted his home to travel, and it only kind of really stops in one place once you have a key for it. There are several keys given about. That one is apparently to the vault of the manor that you have there.
Question to
happen-
DM.
Yes.
Is who remembers that one in the woods with the
All
roses?
Sadie's and
Me.
Reximus.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Which I'm going to bring up with the Emperor. I'm just like, are you referring to Sir McElroy?
Sir Mahu?
No,
No.
McElroy. I haven't heard that name in a very long time. No, a different. The McElroy family was, well, they weren't the most respectable family. They were not wizards, for sure. No. The name has been lost to history of the great wizard in his home, but not the McElroy.
How old is it? It must be a long time if you don't have it in all your library of magic books and stuff.
It was in my personal records, which burned down
3,000 years. No.
13 years ago. I think my records burned down, but the wizard was alive before I was. That's for sure.
That's really old then.
Does it,
Probably 30 years older than me.
Does this manor of yours, does it have big, exquisite, magical rooms in it, by any chance?
Oh, that kind
Yes.
of manners. Oh.
Well, most
Right.
likely, I would assume as much if it was the home of a wizard. I've never
Is
been
this?
myself.
Well, I'm just
Well,
asking
that's
because
not true, actually. But yes.
is this manor like secret or anything? Like,
manner.
Has a key that can only
Secret
make it-
manner.
like
Yes,
how many
I mean,
people? Can you name on your fingers how many people know about it?
directly, yes, about 7. There are stories and legends about it, but no.
Right. All right.
about 7 of us.
She's planning to
No.
assassinate all of us.
It's a real
So
thing.
she'll be the only one who knows.
All right. I'm just curious.
Hmm.
I happened to travel a bit, and there was this one man who seemed a bit crazy in the woods, but he would not
Hmm.
stop talking about something similar.
Oh no.
Perhaps he has your map.
Well, about that, Alexander speaks up again. About that, no. Ooh. A librarian that used to work for us, recently was kicked out, and Ragnar kind of puts her hand in her head. Right. That's... Yes, a gnome man. A crazy gnome man. He had done magic and was very fond of, well, not following the rules.
We know a
He
crazy
sounds like a
gnome man.
fun character.
We fired him, and he has since taken many things from our home and used them as a bargaining chip to get his job back.
Do you have anything that he perhaps left or something
Well-
that would give us a lead to him?
Well, we know where he lives, and he hasn't left his home in days.
Could you just kill him? It seems like the easiest solution.
Well, we wouldn't get information that way, just in case he's hidden anything.
Killing people's wrong.
Well, only sometimes.
He
When
says
was it
he
ever okay?
sold the map.
Ah,
I could find
well,
that
that's
out.
a problem. You could still kill him.
That would be illegal. And the Emperor kind of laughs. Yes.
You're quite literally the law. As Blight looks at the Emperor.
Well, if the law does not upkeep the whole law, then what is the law?
Correct.
Yes,
Are
but
you trying
can't you
to
say-
suggest
no,
murder to the
no. Hold on. I want to speak with you. You could say that he stole. Said he sold it, right? He stole
Mhm.
state secrets that could potentially disrupt your lovely little empire over here, and that would be means for potentially starting a war. So you could have him killed for war crimes.
And you see the Emperor gets a very grim and grim expression on his face as you begin to mention war crimes.
I've got a little
Explain
empire
a
over
lot,
here.
wouldn't it?
Don't tell me you're considering this.
Right here.
You
It's
No,
a smart
no.
decision.
I can
It's a
hear it.
smart.
Eh.
I'm just saying. I am just a lowly bard. By
He's talked
my
to
name is
enough
Blight, by the
people
way.
at this point. He's talked to enough people at this point that it would be more harmful to end his life.
We
Publicly.
could still go to his house, and
You just hire
Maybe.
someone to do it secretly, then.
Speaking of which, I have a job for you. And he kind of looks to all of you. With this new information, I need you to get the map. And he looks back to Varagna and kind of glares at her slightly. Looks back to you all. As it was so misplaced by our lovely librarians here.
Okay, but we're not
I
killing
would not
anyone.
recommend killing him. No, I would not. Because that would still be considered murder. And I do not want him dead. As if he has sold it to a alternate nation, you would have questions for him.
So would you like us to go
Fair
and
enough.
bring him back to you?
We can get the man ourselves if you could just get the map.
Would we need to talk to him to get the map or find out where he sold the map?
Yes, but he does not know you're working for me.
I see.
And he does not trust the library or myself. So if you talk to him, he may be able to tell you, and then we may come in later and ask him questions about where he sold it.
So,
you think he would
what do you
respond
think
well to
our
tickle
approach is
torture?
here?
Probably.
I don't like
What'd you
that
say?
hee.
What'd you say, Alcides? Sorry.
I say, so what kind of approach are you thinking here?
To your party? Or to the
well,
Emperor?
just like
to everyone?
just to everyone. I'm like, so what we want to say, we wouldn't just want to show up at his place and be like, hey, we heard you had a map, or stuff like that. What is
Well,
the...
I have an idea, but I don't think
We're not killing anybody.
Reximus over there would be too happy about it.
I say we
I
start off
just
with
don't
Josh's
see
city
any positive way this could go if he is just immediately killed. Then you lose.
No,
those
I'm
souls
not
of his
saying
race.
no. Different idea entirely.
So what are you suggesting?
Well, myself and the child can play musical instruments. We say that we are a traveling band, and we were sent to deliver him a singing message. We sing
I
to
like this
him,
plan.
get in his house, and then, threaten him at gunpoint. Blight will pull out the gun.
Okay.
What do you have there? A gun!
Yeah.
We threaten him. We threaten him at gunpoint.
Varagna, Naomi, and Alexander all sit up and are like, whoa! And the Emperor's just like,
No.
We
I
sing to him.
I still don't know what
we
a gun
threaten him
is.
at gunpoint. Oh, you don't? Well, I'll show you after this. Anyhow.
Sorry to interrupt. Where
Yes.
did you get that?
Oh,
Looks
you
at
know.
Blight with the gun.
I have a couple friends in Pryford.
I don't know anyone in Pryford who would make weaponry. We need to hire them. Veronica, get on that. Find this. Who are your friends, by the way?
Well, I know a nice little family of two over in Pryford, the Aberdeers, and Blight will pull out the ring. Their heir, Sid Aberdeer, gave me this ring just as payment for a thing I'm doing for them. But they gave me this lovely weapon here.
Can you roll a deception check for me?
Sure thing. Let me... Which dice am I using for this? We're gonna use the yellow one. Oh boy, what is my deception modifier? That is +7, cool. That is 18 plus 7, so 25.
Great. Maybe we can talk after this meeting a little more. Right. Get on it with reaching out to the Abde family, please. Ragnar kind of nods and writes, pulls out a small piece of paper and writes a note and folds it and puts it away. But yes, whatever your plan is, I do wish you the best of luck with it.
So like I was saying, traveling band. Then we hold him at gunpoint once we're at his house. And we
What?
get him to tell us the information.
Well, what if we pretend like we can pay him more than the other guys paid him for the map instead? Or like we offer to, I don't know, be
Well, there's no real point in that if he's already sold it.
well.
I mean, you can't
but-
just take it back.
I don't know. Maybe if we act like buyers, he can tell us who
The
did.
fact is, we probably
get it,
don't
so we
want
can
to say that we
don't
know that he
let him
has the
know.
map. Because in all reality, he's not going to go around boasting to most people about that he has the map.
So then, if we don't tell him that we know he has the map, then how are we gonna find out where the map is unless we like search his records or something? But that's like
he has
too smart
put
for me to say.
sales out through the underground about selling items from the library.
Okay.
Everybody's kind of spoke up at this point. So possibly.
I have an idea.
Oh boy.
Avery,
So,
question mark?
Alexander, sorry.
my idea is, so of course Fight Club. I do Fight Club. I will say, go to this place and say that I heard about this
after a match or in between matches of my fighting and was interested in this map.
You want to use
And
your ties to the criminal people and find out from the bottom up instead of the top down?
exactly.
That's big brain. I'm very tired. EJ is out of it.
Sorry.
I mean, that works for me as long as I don't have to get involved with people I used to know back in my thieving days. I mean, my borrowing days.
She says in front of the
Thieving
Emperor.
days.
Alexander looks at you and looks at
Borrowing. I borrow
Yeah.
things.
Without
and I
asking.
give them right back when I'm done.
Yeah.
I give them
See-
right back when I'm done. Yep. Definitely do that.
Part of the plan is to either get in house and talk to him about such things, or get within bonking distance and bonk.
Well, they said
Not like
they,
that'd be hard to bonk a gnome.
they said that they know how to
Especially
get
whenever you're
the
a
gnome guy.
6'8" dragon.
Aren't we just supposed to find where the map went? So who cares if we end up talking to this guy?
Point.
I'm speaking at
I'm
an
gonna
intelligence
look
level
at
that's
the
far
Emperor
above
and be
Tats.
like,
I'm too tired to roleplay. Help.
Would you happen to have a?
roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at the Emperor. I'm like, would you happen to have some?
That's a 6 plus.
What's it
I
called?
think 2. Let me check.
Trying to think of the word.
Yeah, 6 plus 2.
All right. So 8.
Expendable. Either looking or money that we could use to try to get him to either tell us or.
How much we talking, sweetheart?
I do
um,
have money, yes, if that's what you're asking. I am
Well,
the
I'm saying
Emperor.
to try to convince him that we are actual buyers, that you would be willing to spare.
One moment. Tat, as you begin to fall asleep tired from the day's travel,
With my action figures and Reximus, I'm trying to get him to play with me.
yeah, pretty much. Rex was
Like
trying to
head
play-
down, like
Yeah.
Are you gonna play with Tat's figures?
Mm.
No. You're not gonna acknowledge it? Okay.
Tat just goes.
Yeah, that bonk. You hit the table, you wake back up, and you've now swapped stats.
I'll immediately take out the hairpin, let the hair fall. Thank goodness.
Oh,
That took a long time. Sorry, and then I'll contribute to the conversation with whatever I said previously.
Is she all right?
I'm fine. Everything's fine. It's just
DID.
It's been a long time.
I mean, technically, yes. Sorry.
DID and D&D.
Please continue. I'm sorry.
I'll sit up straighter in my seat, put away the whatever it was I was playing with, and act like I'm paying attention
So is
to the
this more? Is
conversation
it,
now.
you said they changed tats?
You notice
Yeah.
that her eyes have changed color, and is her arm,
Her hair's
her
back down.
hand
Is it-
wrapping on right now?
Here's the giveaway.
The deer antlers would probably also be lopsided from smacking your head into the table.
That too.
What? Why do I have these on?
I'm like, as this happens, dude. Is it noticeable
those
to where
away.
we're all like, huh.
You've all seen this. You've all seen the two Tats.
Blight is
situation.
not.
Yeah,
They-
Blight has no
Blight is
idea what's
like-
happening.
Blight looks slightly confused.
I'm just
Before-
gonna lean
Why
over
don't you
to
have a
Blight
talking
and just
bird?
be like,
Shush.
there's two
As
tats.
this happens,
This
I'm
one's
gonna be like,
edgier.
I'm gonna look at the Emperor and be like, oh, meet other tat.
Hi, nice to meet you.
You
That's
all
why I
are
can't
very
reach you.
much more
arms
intriguing
are
than I
short.
thought. This is interesting. Blight says as there's a talking bird on their shoulder.
You all
What?
know
Who
this
let the
talking
bird? Oh, whatever. I have a ferret. I
Just been
can't
there.
complain.
No one's
Or a
noticed the
weasel.
bird besides. Actually, no. Yeah, no one's noticed the bird besides y'all until Blight had pointed it out, and the Emperor's like, "Oh,
What?
until Blight, did you point that out actually?"
Yeah. Blight would have just been like, as I say, with the talking bird on my shoulder.
Talking, but what? Wow, when did you all notice that the? And they all look very confused for a second.
Oh yes, Grommador has been here for a while. Gromado. This is Gromado. Gromado, say hello.
Bleep, 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 bleep.
Yeah. It just cause.
Well, he was talking earlier. This is quite embarrassing.
Bruh.
So as you all continue your conversation, about your plan, we can kind of talk out of character. You know, let's talk in character about this. Do you all say goodbyes to the Emperor and then continue planning as you make your way out, or are you
I think
still
so.
sitting in the room?
If
I'm-
the
I'm
Emperor
sorry.
has given us all the information he needs and he's kind of tired of us talking to each other in front of him,
He's just been
then
listening intently as you're all flailing about with information. He finds this all very
I'm
entertaining.
gonna ask the Emperor which approach you think would be better, the musical or the underground up.
I have no idea.
I can play you something on the bagpipes if you want some proof of
No.
concept.
I'm all right. I heard it from the street, actually.
Ah.
Music. I'm all right.
Excellent.
Okay, here. There's 5 of us that are doing this. So clearly there will be an uneven vote. So we clearly need a vote for it. I will keep track on my hand. Raise your hands if you want to do the underground up.
2.
Okay. And I do as well.
Okay. So
And
3.
then how much y'all want to vote for musical chaos?
I would love some musical chaos. That's basically my entire thing.
Does Rexmus even lift up a
Rexmus
hand or do
doesn't
anything?
For
vote.
Erasmus?
Bart's hat
I'm
might
sorry,
have
your hands
voted,
are so
but-
small I can't tell if you're raising them.
Blight's gonna walk over and raise his hand for him.
Oh!
No.
Oh.
Hello?
All opposing strength checks.
Okay.
There's no
Oh.
shot.
Oh god, here we go. Alright. That is, oh my god, that is hilarious. That is a natural 20. But that's gonna be -2 because of Blight's strength modifier, so that's technically 18.
Let me
Yeah.
guess, do you got a nat 1
checks
or
out.
something as well?
I got a 10.
So
It's still 3-2.
Poor guy, he can't even control his own
No!
body.
Don't open it. All right.
As much as I think this one's the smartest idea, I think the funniest idea, I think this one might be our best shot.
Rexmus, as you tiredly listen to the chaos that is ensuing around you, Blight walks over, lifts up your arm. You don't even try. You're just like, yeah, whatever. I'm not actually voting for this. It doesn't matter.
These are
what I
both
vote."
horrible ideas.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
would just
as he
like to
says.
say.
Well, what's your
You got
suggestion then,
anything?
Rex?
You got any inputs?
Then what's your
The bird
suggestion?
raises a
Yes.
raises a wing.
Okay, what's your input?
Well,
Let's-
now it's
Let's
3 to
not
3.
walk in like the most suspicious people and just go and have a conversation with him as if we are being friendly.
No, because
Boring.
that's going to be suspicious. That is
That would
the
be more
most
suspicious
suspicious
than
option.
No,
Blight, you
because
feel
I would
Gormado-
just like to know who he sold it to so that I may purchase it from that person. It does
Virgo?
not have to be some weird musical trapping. I don't even know what's happening anymore.
Gormado flaps off your shoulder, Blight, and lands on Reximus, and then raises a wing next to Reximus, implying he's voting with Reximus.
Yes,
Mm.
thank you.
Oh, this is very funny.
Maximus does make a better point.
No thanks for
Or-
this.
Or we could have Gormado go in, do some reconnaissance for us,
no.
figure out how we sneak into his house.
A wing slowly goes back down to
As
its
interesting
side.
as that
I
idea as
feel
that
as
is, I
though-
feel a bird would be noticed pretty easily.
I feel as though my option is probably the safest and least risky way of going about it.
It does
Actually,
blow our element of surprise,
I'm gonna have to have an argument for what you just said, Tat, because these people over here didn't even notice the bird was here until we said something.
Exactly.
Maybe it's
Um,
natural
So
Well, if I may, as the Emperor, have an input here, since it seems you have now 6 votes.
apparently,
If you want to speak with the Underground, you'd have to go into the Thieves Guild down here in the city.
We could
They
split
don't
up.
have the best track record with the law, obviously.
1 second.
Yes, but that sounds like the
Um,
most interesting option. I think I want to go with that one.
If you talk with the disgraced librarian, either threaten or conversate, for all you know, he may have sold it. He may be able to give you information about the underground if he sold it to somebody down there. That may be able to help you. It's really up to you at this point whether or not you want to start from scratch or start with information.
Well, since
Right.
we're
So
after information,
about that,
instead of the guy himself, why don't we split up and get as much information as possible by doing both plans at once? We could have Reximus do his plan by talking to the guy and seeing what he knows, while simultaneously exploring the underground.
Splitting the
split the
party up is
party.
the #1 way of how parties die. So no.
Says Niner.
so
The
The
other-
one who
Anyways.
ran into the
Okay,
woods
okay,
to
okay,
get into a
hold on,
fight
hold on.
intentionally in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
hold on,
the
hold on,
who
hold on.
went into
Okay,
the
it-
forest by himself with a child.
Okay.
Anyways,
Okay.
yes, sorry.
All right, let's go.
Chrissy, go speak up on something. So I got a cousin who was a part of the Thieves Guild because I never thieved before.
Would I have a
am
reputation in
borrower.
the underground?
But anyways,
Alexander
cousin.
staring directly at you.
I got a cousin who's a good friend of some Thieves Guild higher ups, and I think I could get us in with the Thieves Guild for the underground part. You know, just saying.
That could work. Or I
Well-
have an alternative idea. Can any of you magically disguise yourselves?
I suppose.
I
if
can't,
have
but I'm
to-
very small
I
and
can
easy
make
to
myself
hide.
have more arms.
No,
All
those
right,
are all
because-
terrible options.
How well can you disguise yourself? Because I do have an idea.
So
that
here's
could
the
work.
thing.
We could
Um,
go to his house as
Well-
a noble family that wants some information.
Do I
Let-
look-
let-
Specifically
me
the
ask-
Abadir family.
Let me ask you this. Do you know how the spell works?
Which spell are you talking about? All I asked is if you have any
Start-
way
start
of.
yourself.
Right.
I don't know if
Hmm.
there's too many other ones.
That may not work as well.
Yes, because I cannot change my body type. So,
Minor
I-
illusion.
Well, you are a
basically will
noble
still-
yourself, aren't you? Aren't you?
well, yes.
Well, we could just say that your family wanted some hush-hush business regarding the manor, and then just walk in like that.
Sure, so my idea still stands.
Well, yes, but this is better
How?
because instead of all of us, it's just you, and we all just sneak in.
Did I ever suggest that all of you would be there?
Yes, you did actually. You said
I-
we.
Okay, well, I still feel as though sneaking into the place, not a great idea. Trying to torture the man, not a great idea. I feel as though with someone who is this deep in a prime career, shall we say, he is prepared for all kinds of things like this, and so to come to him as a friendly and as a business person would likely be the better option. Instead
Think
of
he's gonna trust a business person whenever he's deep in that stuff?
Well, yes,
Yes,
if they say they need some
yes.
secret stuff.
if they are
done.
corrupt business person, yes.
Exactly.
And those are quite common, I would know.
They are fairly common. It's hilarious.
Blue.
I borrowed from a lot of them.
Out of character, or this is out of character. Would I have any would I be known in underground or any ties in underground because of the Fight Club?
You would. You'd be
I
known.
kind of figured. Okay.
You have a decent streak.
Okay.
Also, person to DM.
Mm-hmm.
How well would I have ties to the underground because of my Thieves Guild past?
Reputation.
I can't remember. I don't think you've been to Solendro before.
No, not there.
So you have
Evermist.
I'll be
You
right
have
back.
understanding and you've done work,
Yeah.
but you never been to Solendro, so you don't know 100%.
So you have
Right.
to mention I'm
Okay.
from the.
And
Ever-
more than likely, the
Sure.
Thieves Guild leader of this town would also know the one from
Yeah, but-
Everest, right?
Most likely, yeah.
Cool.
I think Reximus should do his plan, and everyone else would probably just mess it up and cause
the
more
underground.
chaos, except me, because I
returned.
can basically be an unnoticeable, silent child that no one will question. So I can go with him as backup,
Just crossbow at
and
the
you
back
guys
of
can
the
go
head.
explore the underground. What do you think?
Murders him! Yes, yeah. It
Cool,
is up
this
to you
is-
at this point.
So the choices
much-
are peacefully talk to him, get him with the
Threaten
other
him.
underground, or go play
Which-
music for him.
We could split up. It's not a great idea, but we could do it.
I
Again,
kind of
says the
like
man
that
who
plan.
actively split the party before.
Listen, it was to chase down a bear or go find a bear.
How about the time we split up in the maze?
We've split up so
that
many
wasn't on
times.
us though. That kind of
Reximus hit on me. It was terrifying.
Did he?
I'm kidding.
He hit you?
I will say that since it is different tat, this tat's not as drawn or like attached to Alcides, correct?
Not really. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, I mean they're
So-
kind of two different people, personalities,
Yeah.
so they don't seem to be like that
That's how
strongly.
DID works.
I mean, I don't know how well you're like Alcides is aware of the whole multiple personalities thing. Though, at
Well,
this
Tat
point.
talked to me about it though.
That's true. Yes.
So I'm gonna look at Tat. I'm gonna say, well, other Tat, since I mean you are a different Tat now.
You can call me Tatter. if
What
you
are
want.
your? Oh, that's right, Tatter. So Tatter, what would you like to do? Would you like to split up and go with Reximus, or would you like to come with us to the underground if this is what we're going to be doing?
I was the one who suggested that I go with Reximus. Was I not?
You were. I'm just,
yeah.
I'm just making sure that like, is that what you would? What you
I
would
think it
prefer
is
to do?
the most logical solution.
So if who all would like to go to the underground with myself and try to find some well, we can do some what's it called, divide and conquer, and get information from the known man and as well as information from the underground, and then meet up later somewhere.
Thank you for repeating my exact plan and taking credit for it.
I
So-
like
All right, go ahead.
I wasn't trying to take credit for it. It's just that like I was I thought about it. I was like, well, I'm pretty sure that we could we'd be able to handle it down underground, because I mean if it is Blight, myself and Myrtle going down, I think we'd be okay.
I'm okay with any of the plans. I think they're all not terrible. I just think the underground would work better for me personally.
As well as me, I think it would work better.
I'm not much of a talker.
I mean, if you two have ties to the underground, I don't, so I'll just go with you.
I mean, Reximus, honestly, with
What
his
the frick
standing,
is this conversation happening?
is surprisingly more diplomatic than he may seem based off of his background. I hate to give him a compliment, but I will. You're surprisingly diplomatic, and I hate it about you, but you know what? It's a strong suit you have, and I'm proud of you for it. Whereas me and Alcides are a little more of the dirty, dark side. Tatter, I don't know
just do
what your
Fight
deal
Club,
is.
so
All right, I will take
I
the
don't
only
have it
compliment
yet.
I'll get today. That's very nice.
Here, I'll give you another one. I like your cape.
Okay.
He's not wearing a cape.
Doesn't he have like a little green cape thing?
Does I'll say Reximus?
Oh,
Do you
boy.
have one?
It is a. It's not a cape.
I
It
really
is
want to
a-
believe she just complimented something that doesn't apply at all.
It's a cloak,
Green
isn't it?
It's a
cape.
cloak. It's more
It's
of a cloak.
Okay.
I like your cloak.
I like your cape. You know what?
Thank
I'll take
you.
that.
It's the same
what you can get.
thing.
My metaphorical cape, because I am more of a superhero in your eyes, I guess.
And his
Um,
evil's back.
Oh,
No.
of course, darling. Oh, you're a hero.
Right. So if your decision has been made, I do have some other things I need to get to.
Of course.
You can
Sorry.
come back here once you've gathered the map, and we can discuss what the next plan is, or you can just continue on your way.
I did have
I
one other
trust
question,
you.
if you don't mind.
Yes. Yeah.
What information do you have regarding Vlad Desiree lately?
Well, to be completely honest, he doesn't exist. Not in my books, at least. Not as a
It's-
citizen of the city, not as a citizen of the country.
So he just appeared out of nowhere
Appeared out of nowhere.
in Tyrium?
In Tyrium. No records of him becoming a citizen.
What about his house?
There's-
Does his house
It's
exist?
not, yes, it does. In fact, it is currently being searched still.
after
Ooh.
after Tatter says this, I'm also gonna like think about it, like not even hesitate. I'm like, has there been any appearances or anything come up on the Gorbobs by chance?
Well, you want the good news or the bad news?
Both.
I prefer
We found
none.
them. They've been buried. In fact, we dug up their graves. They've been dead for years.
Um,
Who's been
You-
buried for years in specific?
The entire family. I knew
Their
the name
names.
rang a bell.
Their names, please.
Well, Blue forgot the mother's name. Give me a
Ingrid.
second. Thank you. Ninu. Let me just get the full name here
Wait, so
for
these
you.
people that were at the party, right?
yes. Alcides, you said you fought someone who wasn't who they said they were, right?
Yes. It wasn't it Vlad?
Yes.
Wait, is it
What?
Ingrid
The lady that
the Rex?
Stu was with? Yes.
Yeah. With
Nina
Would have been
Gorbov,
with.
Ingrid Gorbov, and
So there's
father's
probably
name, give me a
more than
second.
one imposter in that city then.
Sus.
Driddick Gorbov. All have been dead for years. In fact, they died in a attack on the city. That Blue's forgetting lore. Sorry.
How could they have gotten away with acting as these people for weeks?
as I'm gonna look at Reximus as he's saying this and be like,
They've been dead for 5 years.
just
Would
kind of
Blight recognize any of these names, by the way?
You would. Every single one of them.
As, like,
Noble families. Well, rich families.
right, okay.
In fact, you do know that the Gorbov family. Sorry, again. Names are not my strong suit, and I'm forgetting.
as you're figuring this out, I'm gonna look at Reximus and I said, well, we need to talk about this later. Discuss.
The Gorbov family was a very prominent family in Pryford.
Interesting.
So the only person Rexmus has had a successful relationship has not actually been a real person.
Yikes.
Successful relationship with her. I don't know where that thought process came from.
Yeah, that
Oh,
never
well,
happened.
it was going somewhere, wasn't it?
What's
I
their
thought.
name again?
It
It
The
was going
family name?
somewhere.
Gorbov.
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 A symphony of
Got it.
simultaneous Gorboving.
I think I storm out of the room.
Okay. You just
Oh.
stand up and leave?
I leave. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm out.
Right.
I would go comfort him,
What,
but I think this conversation is important to have.
So what's the deal with that?
I'm also just
then?
kind of like look like as you say that I'm gonna just kind of like look like dead inside and just kind of like stare at the. I'm gonna just tell the. Is it okay if I tell the Emperor like what the whole thing that happened with that?
I'm fairly certain you already had.
Okay. And I'm gonna ask him, how would you think that's possible? Do you think it has something to do with the copies of this thing?
No,
that's copied?
Those were doppelgangers. Well, the one you'd fought was doppelganger. These I don't know.
They seemed like genuine people.
I'm sorry, the Gorbov family are doppelgangers.
No, I don't believe so. I believe so. As previously told, Alcides had, at least told me, had fought a doppelganger in the street. And that's where we actually found your friend Reximus lying next to the body when he was arrested previously.
Right.
That was a doppelganger of Vlad Desiree, to my understanding, that you had fought.
Yes.
The Gorbov family. I don't think they were doppelgangers. I don't know, as I never saw them. Never went to this party. They, well, it was. Pardon my humor, but so rudely interrupted by nature. I'm not 100%. Because their bodies were buried still when we found them. No items were taken from their bodies. Something else.
How long
Right.
were the Gorbovs walking around while their counterparts were in the grave? Do you know?
Do not know.
Well, surely there
Would
was someone
assume
who
they-
would have questioned why
Sadie's, how long
5-year-old
had you worked for
dead
him?
residents suddenly were walking
I
around their
only
house
started
again.
working for them
A
not
couple
too long
days.
ago. I met Nina in the streets as she was
Um,
apparently she had been
maybe a
watching
month. They would have
Like-
moved in, set up home about a month ago, I would think.
but apparently she'd been watching me at the fight club for a while, and she tried to approach me one day, and then I chased her down because I thought she was someone stalking me, and that's why I ended up meeting her. And then she asked me to escort her to the party.
Do you
Probably
think
no,
there could
because
be
he might have known
other-
him for a long time.
Do you think there could
Who?
be other families like this, or other?
Very possibly. I've never put that down. Not very many people I interact with unless I know who they are. For example, yourselves. I only took upon you because, well,
I
do you
don't
remember
know
how
who
we
I am.
met?
Joke's on you, I'm actually a dragon.
I'm not sure
Yes,
who I
you
am
are,
myself.
Dragon Ball.
So,
That is a question for the ages, isn't it? Existential.
there
never
are-
focused.
question. So there
Yes.
are doppelgangers taking over bodies of people in Pryford, or is this a solo situation?
We don't think they're the only one that was confirmed a
A
doppelganger.
doppelganger was
Vlad.
Desiree, which again, the name does not exist. Never had a
Right.
tiefling by the name of Vlad Desiree in our city, or anyone by the name.
If you do not mind
Hmm.
telling me the location of the Gorbov's site of burial so I may investigate in my own free time.
Pryford. They are still buried in Pryford. In the city burial. I would assume you would know where this is. Blight, was it? Yes.
Yes.
There.
Yes.
But I know where it's at too
Yes.
since I've been here before.
Yes. I do think you would have made at least a few travels to the cemetery, of course,
Yes, I would.
having worked for the.
Yes,
believe.
worked. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Would you excuse me for a moment?
Before you do, leave, again, I would like to talk with you about your connection with the family and Pryford, so I can request, weapons for my military.
Ah, right.
Yes.
Right. Well, that will just be when we'll talk in private then. After you all are done with your questions here.
Or when you come back with the map. Either or. No rush here.
Well, something tells me that you're going to want the weapons sooner than later, and I don't think I'll be particularly helpful with this underground thing, so I won't be really needed right away.
Did you say weapon?
Then we'll talk after this. Yes, guns.
I see.
Yes, this is a weapon. Blight holds out the gun.
Fun fact.
What does it
You
do?
know what a gun is.
I know what a gun is?
You know what a gun is.
I thought we shared our knowledge now. Do we
Yeah,
not?
then if you did, Tat would have a general idea what a gun is, yeah. If you
Oh.
shared your knowledge.
Okay.
Unless you didn't share that with other Tat. Because you don't share the same
Okay.
memories.
Okay.
You just,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Well, I thought there was kind of bleed over now, like it was fuzzy.
There's a little bit of bleed over, but
Okay, I
not.
see.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. I see. I know what that is now.
Good to know.
Right. Well, is there anything else you'd like to talk about, or would you like to go find
Yes,
your
but I think we should find our friend first. Is there
He's
any way I could
probably
meet
not okay.
again later?
I'm gonna say
still have work to do.
As
I'm
discussed
sorry
earlier,
to bother you
uh,
being the emperor of a whole continent. I'm sure you're busy.
Swollen.
as discussed
country.
earlier,
Sorry,
Not the
wrong
continent
word.
yet.
what's the emperor's name, by the way?
I'm new to all this.
His name is Galamir, if I'm correct.
That
Sounds
sounds
familiar.
right.
Sounds
Maybe
familiar.
incorrect. I think that's right. Yeah. Galamir. Yes.
Okay.
It's interesting that man
Galamir
was
as
erased from
this-
existence, and I appeared from nowhere.
Too many talking. What? Sorry. I'll say these. What were you
Okay. Galamir, as discussed earlier, may
Yes.
there be a way.
saying? Right. Payment.
Yeah.
Did you just
Well,
call him
at
by his
least
first
some-
name?
Galamir?
Yeah, you did. You called him by his first name.
Oh.
Call
Emperor
me
Galamir.
by your name.
If that is okay, that I may call you that.
It's fine. It is what it is. It's a name.
Oh no, I'm glad it's not
I've had it from all my
Bartat.
life.
Bartat would be like, "Can I call you Gally?"
And he would be. Sure.
Galley.
All
Alright.
Galio.
It'd be funny if I said I
I
had
like
a
how the
friend in the
Emperor's
city
chill.
called Galley. Turned out to be the Emperor. That'd be funny.
Turned out to be the emperor.
I'm going to use that.
All right. Whatever you wish. Payment, yes. He pulls out a pouch and kind of puts it on the table and slides it out too. He was about to slide it out to Tat, then moved to the side and slides it to Alcides as the one who, because you are a child. He was
I
just
also take
like,
minor offense to that, but okay.
right.
If
Well, I mean, it's
Bartek
Tat
takes
now, so-
control,
He doesn't know. You've explained that. Oh, this is other Tat, and he's just like, okay, then. Still a child. Oh, I'm not gonna hand
Okay,
her
how much?
100 gold pieces.
Is it? Oh, it's 100.
I am a blank slate of a human being.
Do you want me to add that to mine, or just know that we have a pouch of 100?
You can add a pouch of 100, or you can add 100 to you directly, whatever you wish.
Okay. I'll just go ahead and do that, so I know that it's there.
Cool. Great. Well then, I'll be here for the rest of, I think, the next 2 weeks. So if you wish to talk with me, I'll be here. I have work to do. Leader's job is never done.
Thank you for your time.
I'll meet up with you. I'll meet up with you all outside in 20 minutes, maybe. I don't know how long this is going to take. Look.
5 minutes.
Ah.
So.
All
not too long.
right. All right.
Tonight over dinner. No. That would be a very big light thing.
Yep. Well, you know, the Emperor just like takes Blight out on a date. No. So, do you all leave the meeting room?
Yes.
Blight stay.
Before I'm also gonna stay just a second. I'm gonna say, whenever you have a chance, I would like to discuss more on the Borgov or
The Borgov.
Gorbov situation and some other matters. sometime.
Preferably after you complete your work for me.
Yes,
Then we can
yes, it
talk
would- yeah.
personal things.
As always, it was great seeing you again, Emperor. Because I was brought straight to the Emperor. in the beginning, right?
You were brought
Yeah.
straight to the Emperor, yeah.
So,
Yes.
as always, it was very nice.
I'm tattered.
Talking to you. Again, I haven't seen you in my dreams again with the wielding sword of sorts.
Oh,
You forgot about that, didn't you?
you didn't tell me.
I thought I did.
Did you?
He did.
Let me
I'm
think.
pretty sure I did.
You did. You did.
Yeah.
Good. That is very interesting dream.
So, on that note, we will discuss matters whenever we find more out in the underground.
Thanks.
I look forward to our next meeting.
So you all head outside.
Other than Ducky, right? Or
Minus
than Blight.
Blight, yeah.
Minus
Okay.
Blight. Now the question is, do you want me to do the conversation with Blight here in the call, or do you want me to just do a DM conversation with Blight?
Well, is she technically an
Uh,
NPC? So, off.
I'm
like,
gonna
we're not
either
supposed to
way.
know about it, right?
They.
Well, we're not in the
With
room.
them,
so
Oh,
yes.
sorry.
Yeah.
I don't care either way.
I do need to go in less
Uh,
than 9
yeah,
minutes anyway.
You want to
so-
go, so.
Although I
We
do.
can actually just end it there if we wish.
That would be
Sure,
a good
unless it would
I
it
need
be
to go
very
to bed.
fast if I just said, Alcides and Chrissy, I now that I'm me again, I wanted to scry someone and I want other eyes on it to help me remember all the details in case I see something that I
Okay.
have trouble remembering. Can you watch this real quick? If we're in a private hallway. Okay, and I'm going to try, like, pull out the scrying mirror with a crack across it, and I'm going to try to scry the elven man that I saw when I first began to exist, or Tatter first, like,
Okay.
remembering.
Got it. So you focus on this man and you look into the mirror, and the glass shifts and kind of waves, and it shows you an image of looks to be like a study of some sort. A elven man sitting on a basic chair, leg over, wearing clothes. He's got a scruffy beard, which is very, very uncommon for elves. He looks like Stuart's beard, but completely bald. Sorry, you've got just a. You've
How
got
do you have a
beard here,
bald
right?
beard? What does that mean?
What?
Oh, the top of his
Oh,
head-
okay.
he's got a-
Oh.
Oh, EJ, honey, you need to go
Elves.
night night.
Yeah. Yeah,
No,
you're
I was
tired.
lost too.
Okay.
I
So,
was
yeah,
like, how does this man
completely-
have hair and no hair on his
Completely
face?
bald, but with a big bushy beard. His ears pointed. Just sitting, holding his hand on his mouth. You do not recognize the man besides being the elf you had seen before. He looks very frustrated. You see books scattered across the floor, a single book on his lap as he's sitting there.
Is it, what, can I see what he's reading? Is it possible to
Roll a
see any more
perception check
detail?
for me.
Okay. That is...
Also, Alcides and Christy, you see this as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Any details you
That
guys
man
want to
got
hone in
beard.
on? Oh,
The man
wow.
got burned.
Okay, that's a
Got a
17
bird.
total. I rolled a 10 plus 7.
Holy.
Can you read Elvish? Let me double check.
I cannot.
Can
You
anyone
cannot.
else? Oh, I cannot.
Christy can.
Oh.
Chrissy,
I have an elf.
roll a perception check for me if you want to try to read what's on his notes.
Me?
Yes, you. If you want to
Okay.
try to read it.
No, the other Christy.
The other Chrissy, yes.
But try to show off
Listen.
your Wawa shirts too.
Oh God. Okay. Hold on. I'm tired.
Yo,
Okay.
shoes.
Uh,
Drip.
we SOL, man. I rolled a 1.
Not one? Oh.
What did you just do,
This
Niner?
man slammed his foot into his
We
desk.
we rolled a 1.
Crit fail in real life.
I realize, yeah.
Jeez.
Bro.
It might
Alright.
feel my table.
This man rolled a nat 1 on not
Niner-
hitting his foot.
Niner just took 2 IRL damage.
You got some Wawa shoes, and I was like, yeah, show the drip. And I went like that. I went to go move my foot back, and I'm
No,
like,
it's my shirt.
well, no, I
Oh,
was
no,
gonna
no,
say
the
show I was gonna
shoes.
say drip the
Oh, yeah, the
shoes as
shoes.
well.
I
The
showed the shoes
shoes.
earlier, but
I
they're
have
too
5 minutes.
small.
4 probably.
Slammed it on my
They're too
desk.
small.
The
They actually look really good.
shoes.
The shoes.
Oh.
You got the.
But anyway, so back to what you need to do.
Was there just a
Um,
reflection in my mirror? Like something moved.
No, I don't think so. I
It
can
looked
double
like a
check this too.
toe.
So, anyways, Tat, Chrissy is Chrissy is off in her own brain plotting this situation that they're about to go do.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot read what it says,
Mm-hmm.
but it is in Elvish. There are a few pieces here and there in common, which just say names more or less. That the first name is not one you recognize. It just says Grim, Grim.
Mhm.
And then the other name, you recognize it as a name, but it is also in Elvish, so you don't understand
Mhm.
the translation. Sorry.
Gotcha. Is there anything else of
Um,
interest in this study? Does it look like the same one that my father was in, or...
No, your father was in a kitchen, in a dining room. Sorry.
Okay, I forgot. EJ forgot that is. Also, I guess this is not the same Tat who has a
Depends.
memory of that, so...
No, it also depends on how you're looking at it. No, you're looking at it. So nothing else really besides the notes and books and everything scrawled out on the floor. There's flasks of potions and scrolls here and there, and just a
Alcides.
very frustrated Elvish man.
Alcides, is there anything that you want to look at or fixate on?
Um,
I tried to
I
focus
mean-
on the books, but that was probably about it.
So what all did you say is in this image? My
Roll perception check.
Everything we've talked about.
Okay.
There's
Well,
books.
I also
it's a
got
study.
distracted by slamming my foot
Yeah.
on the desk. So, you said perception.
Yep.
Would that just be plus?
I got
would it be
3
plus?
minutes
Your
before I need
perception?
to be gone. By the way.
Where is my perception?
+4.
Book.
Plus 4.
Nope.
Okay,
sorry.
that's-
+1.
Okay, that'd be a 13.
13. You see books, potions. Nothing you can read because it's all in Elvish.
Okay.
I guess that's it. I don't know how long the scrying lasts.
Mm,
If there's nothing like immediately useful or helpful.
Nothing immediately useful.
Okay.
The
There's
man
no,
is
like-
just sitting there.
There's no like
staring.
picture frame with my family. Here's my
Lasts
name.
10 minutes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So
Well,
if you want
maybe
to
I'll
stare
look
at
at
it for
maybe
a
I'll
full
look at
12
it
minutes.
during the next session and pick up there because I do
Okay.
need to head out.
So you put it away for the time being,
Yeah,
and you
I'll-
go.
I'll
begin
look
to
at it
for
later.
Maximus.
But yeah.
Then we can end it there, or alternatively, since Myrtle, you're about to fall asleep, EJ, you have to go. Feel free to go, EJ.
Thanks, guys.
Stu, if you
bless.
want to keep going, I can pick things up with you and then do a thing with Blight, or alternatively, you just end it there. Up to y'all.
I'm kind of want to like end it because I have other things to do tonight.
Okay.
So
Then with that, we will end the stream. And I'll go
So-
ahead and raid somebody. So